What is going on, everybody? It's Real Estate Nate coming live as I usually do, coming quick with it, coming fast. And I'm going to show you guys something that's going to blow your mind today. Now, listen, guys, I get a lot of questions. A lot of people saying, Nate, how do I get my first deal? What do I got to do? Okay. And that's what we're going to go over today. Now, guys, remember that this call is brought to you by Batch Leads. This is the service that freaking knows how to get it done. They know how to bring you motivated sellers. They give you the platform so you can go out and get deals. All right, everybody. So today I'm going to show you how you can use the brand new Batch Leads 3.0 to get your first deal. Okay. If you do not have Batch Leads, you need to freaking get it. There's a 7-day free trial. Why wouldn't you try it? They just came out with Batch Leads 3.0, which is sick. Go to investorthrive.com right now to check out some of our free training on how you can make money as a real estate investor, or schedule a time with me so we can chat about our mastermind mentorship and how we can help you learn how to wholesale nationwide and grow your business. Again, guys, if you're hopping on this call, I'm going to show you how you can get your first deal in real estate using Batch Leads 3.0. Start to finish. It's going to be a pretty quick overview. I'm going to just give you the steps that you're going to need to get it done. But before I go into how you're going to get it done using Batch Leads, guys, I'm going to kind of give you an update on what the heck is Batch Leads 3.0. Why does it matter? Why does it affect you? Guys, I was just chilling the other day working, and someone said, "Hey, do you know Batch Leads 3.0 came out? 3.0 came out?" I'll be honest, like I just had things going on. So I was like, what's new with Batch Leads 3.0? Why should I care? Right? I love Batch Leads. I was fine with the regular batch, but they've even took it up to another level. They've notched it up. So why should you care? Why did I think it was cool once I found out? Well, guys, I'm about to break it down for you. Why does it matter that batch upgraded? Well, let's freaking go right into it. And then I'm going to show you how you can use Batch Leads 3.0 to get your first deal, okay? And what I recommend doing if you're on a limited budget, all right? Or even if you're not on a limited budget. So Batch Leads 3.0, quick highlights I'm going to go over, guys. Nothing crazy. Let's just get into it. Virtual driving for dollars. All right, check this out. So if you have Deal Machine, great. Deal Machine is like $50 a month. I have it. From what I use Deal Machine for is just for driving for dollars. That's it. Batch Leads on top of texting, pulling lists, skip tracing, mailing. It also now does virtual driving for dollars, and you can do driving for dollars in person. Like you can get in your car within Batch Leads 3.0. So guys, if you aren't driving for dollars, get in that freaking virtual driver seat and get going. And that's what I'm going to show you a little bit later today. I'm going to show you on the screen behind me, the big TV, iPad TV, how to do it. You're going to see how to literally drive for dollars. Okay. So that's really cool, guys. Another thing is in-app click to dial. If you're tired of, being on Batch or any PropStream or any other platform, and then, having to call the number, dial it in, that takes too much time. I don't want to do that. Batch is an in dialer, app dialer, so you can literally call a number that you skip trace and it'll start dialing. Smart search. I mean, I don't need to really say too much more than it's smart. Okay. Smart search. Let's get it going. All right. All new mobile app. Well, let's go. I don't always want to be on my computer. I got my phone on me all the time. When I'm walking around with my wife in the neighborhood, I see a house that looks distressed, got the windows broken, tall grass, people haven't been taking care of it. I'm going to mark it on my app now. Okay. And by the way, I had Deal Machine. I might let Deal Machine go, guys. I mean, this is got everything I need now. Multiple workspaces. I mean, if you have a team, then get it going, guys. There's you can have multiple people in your space, team workspaces, lead scoring. I think that's so you can enable you to know what lists have the highest motivation, and lead scoring. This is for sorting the list for the highest motivation. Lead scoring, add and remove points based on engagement, assign custom points. Yeah, so I guess you can determine specific points you feel determine if your list is good or not. Okay. So enhanced cash buyers list. We all need cash buyers, so that's good. So anyway, that was just a quick view. I didn't want to get too crazy with it, guys. I mean, I don't want to bore you with a slideshow, but that is Batch Leads 3.0. So when they told me, they called me, said, "Hey, Nate, do you know about Batch Leads 3.0?" I said, "Nah, I should have been there. I should know about it, but let me look at it." And, in the description, if you guys want to try it, there's a 7-day free trial. You get 1,000 free leads. Give it a shot. Why am I doing all this? Okay. Well, I'm doing this because I want to help you guys get deals. Okay. And hopefully we can do a deal together. Hit me up, sellyourdeal.io, put your deal. We can help you JV it. But that's why I'm showing you guys how to get your first deal, because I know a lot of you guys watch this stuff and you don't take action. Get off your bum and take some action. All right. And I'm showing you how to do it. Nothing crazy to it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's what Tom says. Tom Kroll. He's been saying that. It's been stuck in my head. So, guys, driving for dollars. Let's go. All right. So I got this giant. Sorry if it's flickering or not. That's what happens when you're on camera. Stuff flickers. And by the way, guys, you can comment right now or in the description if you have any questions. Okay. If I don't get to you, I'm sorry. But let's go right here. So I got my microphone. I got to move it. But let's show you how to get deal start to finish. The first step you got to do when trying to get an off market deals, you got to find leads. You got to generate some leads. How do you guys do that? Well, I'm gonna show you through driving for dollars. So here this is, I don't know if you ever heard of these. These things are sweet. It's called a vibe board. It's like a giant iPad. Okay, so guys, all you got to do is you got to click on the side where it says driving for dollars. All right, so you got the whole United States. Now, guys, I don't know if you've ever been driving for dollars before, but it sucks. Okay, you got to get in your car. Your neck hurts from all the houses you're looking around. You got a headache. I mean, it's intense. I know. I've done it for hours and hours and hours before when I first started. I don't really do it that much anymore. But when I go on a walk with my wife, I like to mark properties. Okay, but if you drive for dollars for more than 2 hours, your neck's starting to hurt, your head hurts, your back hurts. Even if you go with a buddy, it gets exhausting. Me and my business partner, I mean, we would go together and we were just headaches. We couldn't really do anything else for the rest of the day. Maybe we were weak. Who knows? But I thought it was tough. So this is a better way to do it. You can get more properties done. You don't have to waste gas money. You don't have to get in the car. You don't have to be in the hot sun or whatever, or in the icy snow in the winter. This is how you do it. All right, let's go. So you want to get a deal? You need to get some leads. How are you going to get some leads? You're going to generate them through driving for dollars. Now, I'm in Utah. I'm in a wholesale nationwide. I can do a deal anywhere. But right now, for this example, we're going to go to where I live. Okay, so we're going to go to Salt Lake City, Utah. Okay, so here it is, Salt Lake City, Utah. So it's going to bring us to that area. All right, after I press search. Okay, cool. So we're in Salt Lake City, Utah right now. All right. I'm going to zoom out a little bit because, guys, I live in an area like a suburb or outside of Salt Lake. And I know there's an area right by where I live that's kind of, I don't want to say crappy, but it's older homes. It's called White City. All right. White City. It's an interesting name. I don't know why they call it White City. Maybe you can speculate, but there it is. So White City. So what I want to do now, I want to take this little right here, this little guy, and drag it on to the place where I want to start driving for dollars. So I'm going to go on in this area. Let's look for some crappy houses together, right, everybody? So I'm driving. I'm in virtual driver's seat. Okay. Okay. So right here, let's see if we got some houses that look like they need some work. That one looks okay. I mean, look at this. They're obviously not taking care of their parking strip, but most people aren't in Utah. So I would honestly maybe even mark that. Let's do that. So what you do is you just click on it on your computer. I got the vibe board. I click on it and I save it. And you're going to save it to a specific list. Okay. And the list I'm going to save it to is going to be the Driving for Dollars White City. Okay. So now I know what this list is coming from. And then the tag I'm going to use, usually you use the tag as the specific list you're hitting. So this is a Driving for Dollars list. Let's see where it is. Driving for Dollars. Okay. So I'm going to save it to this list. So now just within a second, I was able to add one potentially distressed property to my list. Okay. So this is the first step. You identify distressed properties, and then you market to them with a cold call, a door knock, whatever. Okay. So let's do a little bit more. I mean, that was very simple. I hope you guys all got that. So we're in the area. We're driving for dollars virtually. All right. So let's see if there's anything else, any other crappy houses in this neighborhood. Okay. So I don't know. You guys can see this one. I'm just looking. I'm looking for tall grass, broken windows, maybe some homes that look like they need a paint job. What do you guys think about this guy? You think that's an indicator? Probably not. He's just mowing a lawn. Maybe that's a good thing that he's mowing his lawn. It means he's taking care of it. All right. Ooh, snap, guys. I think we found one. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is a good example. House right here. It's got like a air conditioning unit about to fall off the house. You got grass hasn't been taken care of. They're not watering it. What the heck is this thing? This is like a ghetto gazebo. They're just trying to build that and they just gave up on it, I guess. I don't know what that is. So this would be an example of a property we hit. And look, it's got the ugly door, screen door, windows are old. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean this person wants to sell, but it's a good indicator that this person might want to sell, right? New roof looks kind of new. So what do? Simple. You click it, you save it, What list do you save it to? Obviously, the one that we're talking about, the driving for dollars White City outside of Salt Lake. You're gonna go to tag, driving for dollars list, and then you're gonna have a after you do this for. And by the way, I told you driving for dollars was tough on my neck. Right now, this is tough on my arm. Right here, having to lift it up like this. But I'm in this position for this call. So, but anyway, a little bit of a workout right here. That's not probably not even a bad thing that it's a workout. So let's do one more. Let's see if we can find one other distressed property in White City. And like I said, that probably shouldn't be hard in White City, you know? And if you live in White City, no offense, it's a nice area, but it's just, I think a lot of the homes are older, so they need a lot of work after a while. Okay. I'm not above White City, by the way, guys. Like, you know, I live in a neighborhood that looks kind of like White City, so no harm, no foul. Are you guys seeing anything? Man, I think I see one down the road, everybody. I think I see one. Okay, no, it looks decent. Their yard's just not growing. Hold on. What's this one right here? Okay, I was about to say, what's going on here? They don't even water, they don't even have grass. They got like a patch of dirt surrounding their house. Let's go on the other side and see if it looks distressed. Look at this, guys. This is awesome. I might just do this is just fun. You can pay a virtual assistant a couple dollars an hour to do this, and by the time they're 8 hours a day, they're gonna have thousands of properties for you to talk to sellers and just say, "Hey, I was driving through the neighborhood. It looks like you don't take care of your yard. Do you want to sell?" And it's as simple as that. Oh, that might be a good indicator of distress too. Your neighbor's getting wild out here. What is he doing? He's got his shirt off. This dude's got his shirt off. They're probably about to get in a brawl. This might be a good house to hit up too. I mean, I'm not judging them. Who knows what they're doing? But if he's out here, both these guys are with their shirts off. Maybe this neighbor's not, taking care of the yard. Maybe both these would be good properties because, that's interesting. Has he got some in his hand? I mean, there's a lot you can determine off of driving for dollars, guys. I mean, you see the guy lives in here. He looks, I don't know, he's got some in his hand here. I can't tell what it is, but and he got his buddy over here pulling his pants up. And the what is this thing called? The thing at the top of the roof. I forgot what those are called. They cool the house down. But that's another good indicator. This guy's got his shorts falling down. These guys pulling them up, and there's like some stuff on the roof. The roof looks bad. So anyway, I'm marking both these properties. I'm marking this one and saving that. Okay. Remember White City, you're going to add it to the list. The list is specifically what you're doing. And then the tag is like almost just the marketing, not channel, but we'll just call it a tag for now. It's whatever. Okay. So I save that. Now, guys, this is awesome. I didn't have to leave my chair. I'm relaxing. It's nice and cool in my office. Didn't have to worry about leaving. And then we have this one. And again, you have a sense, you have an idea that the reason why you're calling these people is because you saw some sort of distress. So when you have that phone call, whether you're cold calling or your cold caller's calling, you can call and say, "Hey, we were in the neighborhood. We've been looking for a property, and we noticed that you might be interested in selling." Because you don't have to say because your house looks like trash. You could just say because we're just looking for other opportunities to buy properties. Now that's pretty much it. So that was a tutorial right there, guys, on how to drive for dollars. So easy. So there you have it, everybody. So that's the first step when you're trying to do your first deal. Whether or not you do driving for dollars to find the leads, whether or not you do, you just pull the list straight from Batch or wherever you pull lists, you need lists, you need leads. Okay. You need leads to reach out to. Now, what's the next step? All right. What's the next step that you're going to need to do? So once you pull that list, you're going to go to right here to my lists, and you're going to find your list and you're going to skip trace it. Okay. Now, for sake of time, because I got some things to do later today, but for sake of time, I'm not going to go through the rest of the process. I'm just going to explain it, okay? So I'm going to take out my nifty little pen that you can draw on the board with. And what you're going to do after you pull the list or make the list or drive for dollars on list, you're going to skip trace it, okay? You can skip trace it all within Batch Leads. Again, if you don't want to use Batch Leads to skip trace, do whatever you want. I use Batch Leads and a different service that's a little bit cheaper, but I mean, they're both good. So after you pull the list, that only has names and the address, but it has no phone number, no email. So you're going to have to skip trace that. That's what skip tracing does, is it gets you the phone number so you can contact them, so you can email them, you can reach out to them. So you skip trace the list after making on driving for dollars or pulling it, you skip trace it, and then you go into the campaign section, okay? And this is where you got to decide how you're going to reach out to that person. That's all this job is. I mean, you pull a list, you skip trace it, and then you decide what's the best way for you to get a hold of that person. Are you gonna go knock the door? Okay. Are you going to go call them? Are you going to cold call them? Are you going to put them in a triple line dialer on batch dialer and just try to get a hold of them as many people as possible? Or are you going to call one by one on your cell phone? Are you going to text them? Okay. So let's go over here really quick. So there's the SMS. Super easy. You just get it going, and there's a bunch of tutorials on how to do it. Now you've identified opportunities. You've pulled the list. You've skip traced them. Now you're marketing to them. Again, you're trying to get a hold of them any way you can. Knock, text, cold call, mail, doesn't matter. Okay. Just get on the phone with the seller. Now, once you get on the phone with the seller, that's where the magic happens. That's when you start talking to them about what they want. You start talking to them about what they need, and you try to negotiate a deal. Then you have them sign the paperwork. You get the house under contract, and you bring it to me, and I can dispo it, or you dispo it yourself. Doesn't matter. And then you get paid. So wholesaling is not complicated. What the problem is with wholesaling, or people think with wholesaling, is it just requires massive action. But most things require massive action if you want to get good and get paid. If you want to be an insurance agent, or a real estate agent, you got to take massive action. If you want to get paid in life, you got to take massive action. So if I make more offers than you, I'm going to get more deals than you. That's kind of a tutorial breakdown of how to use this. And honestly, it's super exciting to have a platform like Bachelor Leads 3.0 that you can do everything in. The fact that they made this that's a game changer. And the fact that you can even call right out of it is a game changer. Like, you don't even have to pick up your cell phone.